Hello guys, happy new week. How y'all doing? Hope last week was good. We caught a nice weekly snipe. I did two analysis that was on gold and USD JPY, and it all went good. Let's look at our USD JPY first. Let's analyze the USD JPY because I did tell us that USD JPY was going to have that increase, or we saw that price momentum, and we can see this happening. I mean, if you're not in the community, make sure you're in the community. Like, this is just good. Like, all right, let's give it a little bit. Was this the USD? Hold up, I'm looking for the chat. USDJPY. Just give me a minute. I don't know why it's not coming up, but anyway, you can see, or if you watch the last YouTube channel, I did tell us that we are going to have that movement to 148. All right, we're going to have that to 148. Let me take my screen to the side. Yeah, we're going to have that to that level, right? So now, if you're not in the community, you're missing a lot. Make sure you join the Telegram community, Discord, and if you have any question, you can always drop down in the comments. All right. So today I'm just going to be analyzing Euro USD, GBP USD, and DXY. But first, I'm gonna start off with DXY. All right, we have to know what the dollar is planning to do. So I don't know any economic if there's any economic events coming up. All I do is technical analysis, plain technical analysis, so I don't focus on no fundamental shit. So there on my analysis here, if we go back to, let's go up to the daily time frame, you can see DXY is looking bullish, like very much bullish, and I'm marking my bullish. We can either hit 104, or we hit 107. So around this level, yeah, I know DXY is probably going to get to this level. Okay, so I'm seeing bullish nature on DXY, but we still have to be sure about. Let's go to the weekly because we're starting the week. Let's see how the snipes go through. Because I like to picture all these things. I don't just say, oh, we're gonna go up. Alright, I always look for the bad side as well. I always look for, if we're going up, if we're coming down, I have to look for those two things. Okay, so I know that, alright, I'm on the right track. So we still have this kind of double top at this side. Alright, and this is a good form of liquidity, so we can call that buy side or sell side liquidity. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, there's a big chance that price will still pull to this level. But looking at how the chart on the weekly is, you can see that there's still a good chance that DXY will drop, right? And we might not really get to this level, but I'm probably looking for a short buy, to 104, and then probably dropping back down, because we cleared this level. You can see we cleared this level, and we retrace back up, and we're pulling down. So there's still a big chance that instead of going back up here, we might be going back down. So we should be looking for the two sides. So what am I looking for now? What am I looking for? Daily time frame. You can see we have this bull where I want to see price break through 101, probably retrace back to like 100, and then we'll hit that 105, 104, and probably 107. But if price doesn't do that, and price, let's go to our 4-hour time frame. If price doesn't do that, and price goes, just taps into this 100 and 420, then yeah, then it's likely possible that we might actually drop that. But again, I'm seeing more bullish movements as we go lower, so there is a big chance that we would be getting to that 40. Even if we don't get to 107, there's a big chance that at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or the rest will be bullish, right, for the market. Then yeah, let's go to the thing. This is just the weekly analysis, guys. If you want the setups, make sure you're in the Telegram community, because that's where everything is. That's where we drop everything, right? So Euro USD, I did say we only have currency for 2 pairs. Euro USD. All right, let's go to the daily time frame. So on the Euro USD, I don't really have any setups outlined for Euro USD right now, right? But using the DXY as a tool, indicator tool for if I'm going to buy or sell Eurusd or JPY. Alright, so if DXY is planning on having that bullish momentum, then I'm believing that Eurusd too will be having that bullish momentum and bearish momentum, right? And looking at this right now, you can see that Eurusd is actually showing that bearish sign, but again, it is looking bullish. Alright, USD, it should be looking bullish, but let's go to the weekly, up to the weekly. Alright, you can now, the reason why I say USD is looking more bullish, you can see that we used to have a top at the upside, let's say a double top to the upside. Let me mark that out. We have a double top to the, so there's huge liquidity at that level, right? And that means that there's a very big chance that we will have USD going to 1.21664, or let's just say around the zone. And there is also a gap here. If we zoom in, you can see, if we zoom in, there's also a gap to this level, right? You can see, so that means there's a big chance that USD is actually, so we should be looking for more buy side for USD. But at the same time, we don't know, maybe there might be some economic news that comes up, and then those economic news could actually cause the market to spike, DXY to drop or DXY to go up. So you should be looking for the sell side as well. So in case if an economic news comes up and maybe your DXY, alright, so you can see it's as if it's already selling. But again, let me go to the forward time frame. Let me just move on to the forward time frame. Yeah. So yeah, look at this. You can see on the forward time frame still looking bearish, but on the weekly it's looking bullish. So that means there's a big chance that we might have a short sell on USD and GPY and a short buy on DXY. Okay, so put that at the back of your mind, so you don't just go and buy because you see the market is green. You have to put this here. This is the reason why I do this analysis, so you can tell the market whatever is going to happen both ways, so you are not left on the side. You are catching the trend as it's going, right? So the next on my list is the GBP/USD. Okay, now this one, the setups are clear. I saw a very clear setup, and this is the one I'm going to share with everybody. So let's go to the daily time frame first. Oh no, the weekly time frame. Let's mark the weekly time frame. Alright, so again, I try to make this as speed as possible. You know, I don't want to waste more time. This is just analysis. If you want the actual setup, make sure you are in the Telegram community. Click the link in the description, or you can always send a message. Okay, so let me take this one to the top. Alright, so as you can see here, you can see GBP USD is actually showing that bearish nature already on the weekly time frame, but doesn't mean it's gonna, it didn't clear this level. We were expecting GB. If you check my previous post, you would have seen I marked this level for a reason. So there's a big chance that we're supposed to clear this level before actually dropping down. But you know, we have other tools, indicators like USD already showing it has gotten to this point, so that's why maybe but there's still a big chance that price will still get to this level, right? So I marked this level out on the lower time frames, which I will show you guys later. So I marked this level out, and then we can see we're already retracing. But again, I would not call this a total retracement, because if we look at the weekly time frame, let me delete all of this, let me delete this. So let me put this here. If you look at the weekly time frame, this is just a little gap. So I'm not going to put it as a big ass fair value gap that we might trade into and start retracing back up, because we have plenty gaps around here, especially here as well. So there's still a big chance, but I'm marking this out like, hey, if price breaks below this, then I'll be looking to sell GBP USD. So let me go to the daily time frame. Okay, as you can see on the daily time frame, you can see it's more outlined. I marked two highs. Okay, I marked two equal highs, or let's say two equal highs. I marked those two. Alright, because we had one here and we had price break above it, okay, just weak through it, and then we had another one coming back down, right? So, and then we had a gap. You can see now this was the gap I marked, but I haven't taken the trade yet, because I'm just watching. I can't just jump in. It's just today. Okay, we wicked in, and then there's a big chance that now we have a lower equal lows around here. So if price breaks below this, alright, then I'll be targeting this equal low. So let's just go to the 4-hour time frame to just see how things are. Let's just go to the 4-hour time frame. Alright, so you can see on the 4-hour time frame we have gaps around here. It's clean through those gaps, and then you can see price is looking to drop back down. So if you were to take a trade for a sell, then major on the Gbpusd. If you can't find a sell on the Eurusd, it's best to just take a sell on the Gbpusd. Okay, and to take a sell on the Gbpusd, you can target 1.31685, and then let's go to the daily time frame. Now this is just a weekly analysis setup. Okay, so it's not, I'm not going to the 15 minutes. If you want setups based on the 15 minutes, jump into the Telegram channel. Okay, that's where the magic is happening. Alright, so yeah, and then this is where one of the take profits can be. You can put one of the take profit here, weekly setups, right? 1.31 around that level, 1.31778, and then you can also take another setup, another huge chunk profit at 1.27. But again, I'm not sure, I don't know how far price has to push in order to get to this level, but is what I see is what I see, right? I can't say what I don't see. Alright, so that's that for that. I only said I was going to do three, and that's the USD, that's Gbpusd, Eurusd, and DXY. But again, let's look at gold. I did not tell us how gold is doing so far. I haven't really traded gold. Alright, so this is gold weekly. Is still consolidating around those areas, as you can see, around these areas. Now with gold drop, I'm expecting gold to drop, okay, because the news about war, again, I keep telling you all, yeah, there's news about war, but is the news about war that strong? Is it, everybody's fearful, and that's why we're having gold go up. But still, we have to look at the technicals. You can't just go buy in, because what if, again, if I mark this, you can see this, and I was expecting. Alright, you see that? I think I marked it. Okay, so I did put a line around it. I don't know why my lines have all gone. Alright, but it did spike back into this area, and then you can see this dropping. So I've not really seen a certain entry for gold, and that's why I'm not talking about setups for gold. But if you do see an entry, let me know. I would love to accept feedbacks. But again, setups for gold, still under the sell aspect. Alright, still under selling aspect. But if there is any news that comes up that affects the economy or something like that, then yeah, you definitely see gold shoot up. Okay, so alright guys, that's it for that. If you have any pair you want me to analyze, just drop me in the comments or shoot for my DM, and make sure, don't forget to join the community. A whole lot is going on. Alright guys, catch you in the next one.